mean, obviously, you and Titus and Trey have been doing this for a while now, and what was it like to see McNeely get into the rotation, and what does he add to the depth of your group?
He just adds it's just another guy that can run the ball and another great guy. We'll start off with that. You guys always ask me, how's the brotherhood and the running back room. So I was very juiced up when Dwayne got a chance to score. So we always talked about it, that his time will come, and every guy in the room time will come soon. You just gotta wait for your number to be called. So everybody was juiced up for him.
X, what makes him so special as a running back?
Dwayne, just because everybody has their own personality, their own style of run. Dwayne brings some better height advantage. He's a lot bigger and stronger and faster. He can take on blocks and he can run the ball real well. Break tackles, different kinds of things. But everybody has their own unique style of play. So Dwayne just brings just a better, powerful running game style, and everybody else has their own unique style.
I think you guys averaged 4.5 yards per carry last game. How much do you attribute that just to the offensive line play? It seems like they've really came alive these past few weeks.
It really just a credit to the O-line, just how hard they work, week in and week out, getting ready for game week. Those guys are really the ones that expands the holes for us, and we're just athletic enough just to run through them and just make plays based off what they can show with their ability and strength.
3 games into this thing, do you feel more fresh than a normal year when you have to carry the load more with all the guys you mentioned behind you getting some action?
Yes, and that's a good thing. That's one thing that I mentioned before the season was just being more durable at the state of and the fact that I was mentioning just all the carries and everything that came into play. I was just my biggest goal is just to be more durable this year. So that's one thing I'm focusing on top of expanding a great gameplay for my teammates. So just focusing on those things and make sure I'm doing my job to stay in the training room.
Isaiah Nair had a really big game out there on Saturday. How much does having him back and fully healthy open things up for you guys at the running back?
Man, when you see guys like Isaiah, Aiden, Josh, and everybody, all those receivers, just making plays, we always definitely talked about and hyped up the fact that the potential for our offense to be a great offense this year was just to be more balanced. So guys like Isaiah, him going up and getting the ball, and Sean put it up there on the top shelf is just some things that we've been wanting to see in the past, and we're just excited for Isaiah.
X, do you think it's safe to say that's the most complete game you guys have played since you've been here?
I don't think that I wouldn't say that just because I'm pretty sure Sean and Levi were capable of doing that when they were here. When Levi was doing the same things he was doing in 2019 when Sean got hurt, before Sean got hurt, and the Missouri game that showed a lot of things. So no, I wouldn't say that at all.
After last year, is it easy to stay pretty motivated week to week, even when you're coming up against an opponent like UConn that is struggling pretty bad this season?
Yeah, and I definitely I agree with that. Just because of the simple fact, we had this start, if I believe 2 years ago in 2019, and we got down to another opponent. I can't remember, but we was just always thinking about bigger things instead of thinking about being 1-0. So I definitely think we have a different mindset this season, just because we put up a lot of things as far as our motto and things that we go by we have to stick to. So yes.